Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. My name is Wamboi Nyambura, and today I am going to be showing you my wash and styling day routine. So we start out with very dry and brittle hair. As you can see, this hair has not been maintained for a really long time. And the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be introducing water to my hair. Now, water is such an important ingredient when it comes to hair maintenance, and immediately I introduce water to my hair, it becomes super manageable. I can easily detangle. It also becomes super hydrated. So once my hair is soaking wet, I want to section it out into 6 smaller sections, and in each section I want to finger detangle. Finger detangling is basically running your fingers through your hair as a form of detangling instead of completely combing through your hair using a comb. And so basically this has helped me maintain the hair length that I have. It has definitely helped me maintain reduce breakage of my hair. So here's a more detailed version of what I do in this first step. And so basically I'm really concentrating on my ends. At the same time, I'm letting water run through my hair, and I just want to make sure that my ends are super detangled, because obviously your fingers cannot completely detangle your hair. And I just want to make sure that all those little breakage hairs nimezitoa vizuri, and I'm done with them for the meantime. And finally, this is how the hair looks right after all that. You can see the hair is looking super hydrated. It still looks oily. Definitely it's not clean, but it looks like there's been some sort of detangling, some sort of hydration. So the next step that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be introducing a bar soap. Some of you prefer a shampoo, but I've been using this bar soap for the past 5 years, and it works really good for me. But over the years, definitely I've learned a lot of techniques. And so basically I'm going to be introducing this bar soap to my scalp and not the ends of my hair. This is because whether it's shampoo, whether it's a bar soap, it's very drying, and you do not want to apply it to the ends of your hair, because the ends of your hair are super fragile. And so you want to apply it on your scalp so that you can clean your scalp thoroughly and open up the pores on your scalp. And you want to use your fingers to run your fingers into the sections that you've made to completely clean out the hair. And you want to squeeze the foam towards the ends of your hair so that you can also clean the ends without having to introduce the bar soap. And so yeah, these are some of the techniques that I've learned over the years, and these techniques are super important because they help you with maintaining your hair length and your hair health. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this twice because I want to have a clean scalp. It's been a few weeks since I washed my hair, and yeah, I basically want to have a clean scalp. And once I'm done, I'm going to rinse it all off. So here's how my hair is looking right after the bar soap. It's looking super dry. It's not looking oily as it was looking initially, and definitely looking even more hydrated, and my scalp is looking cleaner. And yeah, that's basically what goes on when I'm soaping my hair. And then I'm going to introduce my Mikalla honey and butter conditioner. So basically a conditioner is used to detangle your hair thoroughly, and it removes the frizz in your hair. And this is how the product looks. It's very thick, and one thing about conditioner, you do not want to apply it directly to your scalp because it will clog your pores, your scalp pores. You want to apply it on your hair but not on your scalp. So I'm going to be applying it on my hair, and then I'm going to be doing a finger detangle just to make sure that the conditioner is seeping through all the strands of my hair. And then I'm going to be introducing a comb. So this is where I usually do most of my detangling, guys. I do a very proper detangling session, and basically I'm going to show you a more detailed way of how I do my conditioning session. But I basically apply the conditioner, and then I detangle with my fingers, and then I introduce the comb from the ends of the hair towards the roots, because my hair definitely is African hair. I cannot just put the comb anywhere and comb just anyhow, so I have to have like a technique for doing that. And so this helps with less breakage. Basically, I'm not going to be losing a lot of hair. And if you know combs, you definitely know African hair and combs, they're not friends, and you want to make sure that you're being as friendly as you can be to your hair. And yeah, this is how the hair looks once I apply the conditioner, and you can see it definitely looks very hydrated, and the conditioner is doing its job. And so I'm combing the ends of the hair, and my other hand is holding the hair so that I'm not directly pulling my hair from the scalp, and I'm going to comb through my hair up until I get to the roots. So you can see this is where I do a lot of the detangling session, and I'm not going to be combing my hair thoroughly like this again, guys. This is where me and the comb part ways. Yeah, I do hate the comb, I will not lie to you. I can finish weeks and weeks without combing my hair, and that really helps with maintaining my hair length. So once I'm done with this conditioning process, I'm going to let it sit for the next 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be unraveling every section that I've made, and I'm going to be rinsing off my hair completely when the hair is unraveled, because I do not want to leave the conditioner on my hair at all. So yeah, that's basically how my hair looks after the conditioning process. And once I'm done with all of that, I'm going to leave my hair damp. You want to use a lasso and not a towel, a heavy fabric material to dry your hair. And then I want to go in with my Ashanti-q Naturals Growth Cream, and this is how the product looks like. It's very creamy, and it has this fresh scent, fresh minty scent. I read the ingredients, and it has rosemary oil. That's why it smells so good. It smells so fresh and minty. When you apply it on your scalp feels very fresh. And I'm going to be unraveling a section each, and I'm going to be dividing the section into two. And I want to make sure that this product is fully applied on every strand of my hair right before I do my braid out. So I used to do twist outs, but I realized that twist outs are not stretching out my hair completely, so I started doing braid outs. And so basically this is what I do for my styling. I usually put in a moisturizer, and then I go in with my coconut oil, and then I do a braid out. And so this is the finished results. My hair is definitely looking whitish, but it's because I finished this by the end of in the evening, so my hair didn't get the chance to experience to sun dry. And I'm going to be leaving this for a couple of days to dry, because it cannot dry over the night. And yeah, so basically that's what happens during my wash day and my styling day. And I'm going to be staying with these braid outs for a couple of days up until they're completely dry. So by the next day it won't be dry, but at least by 2-3 days the hair will be dry, will be completely dry, and I can style it however I want. And here is how I maintain the hair during that period. I just use a headband to hold the hair back, and then I'm going to be using my satin bonnet from the Turban Co, which really helps to just keep every product that I've used on my hair in my hair and not dripping in my pillow or anywhere else. And so after a couple of days, this is how my hair looks like. and I was getting ready to go somewhere, so I wanted to undo the braid outs. And so I'm going to be using a pint of oil, and I'm going to be rubbing it on my hands and fingers, and this is going to help me unravel the braid outs that I've had for a couple of days. And you guys can see how easy it is to unravel the braid outs because I had done a proper detangling session. I don't even need to go in completely on the braid outs just for them to unravel. So the oil definitely helps to just revive the hair, because also you've spent a couple of days without using any product on your hair. So the oil that you've applied on your arms, it helps on your hands, sorry, not arms, it helps just keep the shine on your hair. So this is how the hair is looking. It's looking super bouncy, super defined. You can see the braid outs, how they make my hair look like, super shiny. And what I'm going to be doing after this is I'm going to be stretching out my hair. Now kitambo I used to completely separate the braid outs, but I learned how to just stretch out the hair just to give it a fuller look. And basically I just want a fuller look basically, so I don't have to completely separate the hair. I just have to stretch out the braid outs, the braid out strands, and you can see the difference. The hair was looking quite slim, thin, but once I stretch it out, it definitely looks fuller. And I'm going to fluff it out using a comb. Now you can see I'm not completely combing out these braid outs, so if you get your hair to this point, you do not want to completely comb it out. You want to just fluff it out using a comb. And then I wanted to lay my edges, obviously, so I'm going to be using my Gorilla Snot gel and a toothbrush just to lay out my edges. Nothing too serious, since I'm going to be staying with the braid out, so my edges are not they're not the center of attraction or attention. Definitely zimefichwa. And I wanted to use some golden pins that I got from Jumia, Kenya, to style the front of my hair, you know. So I'm going to be staying like this for a couple of days, because my braid outs last for at least 2-3 days before I start thinking of what to do next. And this is how my hair looks, guys. You can see how bouncy, how shiny, how dark it looks. Remember the kind of hair we started with? Definitely was dry, it was very hard, but right after using all those products and doing this routine for almost 5 years, my hair is definitely responding very well to everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it teaches you how to love your own hair. Your African hair is everything. You don't have to do too much with it. And if you want more hair content, you can subscribe to my channel. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun. I hope it taught you something about your hair, and I hope to meet you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.